Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Shawn Anthony, and I'm excited because this could be your very first time ever checking out the show, or perhaps you've been rocking with us since we kicked this thing off back in 2018. But let me tell you about what we do. Each and every single week, we continue to bring you an inspiring person or a message that's truly going to help you, whether you're somebody trying to climb that corporate ladder, or perhaps, you're just trying to figure out this entrepreneurship space and start having your own business. But most importantly, everybody on this show has answered the question we've all asked ourselves at some point in our life. And that is, school's over, now what, right? Like, what do we do? How do we figure this thing out? And because of you, this show has completely blown up. And I just want to thank you so much for doing that. And if you know anything about this show, you know how I like to kick this thing off, and that is with the review of the week. And shout out right now to our YouTube listeners. If you're watching us right now, School's Over Now What on YouTube, you're about to see us pull up this review live and in action. And it comes from A Sober Ring. And they wrote, a new favorite. I'm a new listener to the pod, but S1W has quickly become a favorite in my feed. I'm consistently impressed by the engaging conversations, insightful content, and actionable ideas for people who want to make the most of their lives. I truly learn something every time I listen, and I absolutely love Shawn's energy. I can't recommend this show enough. Listen, fam, I appreciate you for listening to us and checking us right now. And perhaps you've been rocking with us and you know you gained something from this show. The only thing we ask is that you scroll to the bottom of your screen if you're listening to us right now on Apple, smash that 5-star rating, leave your review, hit that plus sign, and follow the show. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, School's Over, Now What? Now let's get into the reason, like, you click that button and you're watching this today. And I want to break down what I've learned in 2022. And hopefully this will help you navigate to 2023, but will also help you realize, there might be some things I took for granted and I can apply these actionable tips, strategies, and insights. So let me kick it off by saying this. This is the first thing I learned. And I think about when I look back at just all the success from the year, from, having multiple different clients, from, Terry Ijeoma, David Tyree, Jody Harrison Bauer, Rachel Rogers. I've been a lot of places and flown on a lot of planes this year. So I always want to tell you right now is slow down and enjoy the moment. A lot of times what we're doing right now is what we've always wanted to do. And sometimes we take that for granted because as we're doing it, we don't appreciate it. So slow down, realize every day is not the same as yesterday, and become more present in the moment, right? Become more present in the moment. The next thing I want to tell you what I learned in 2022 is get your ducks in a row, right? Get your ducks in a row. For me, this was my official first year going all in on entrepreneurship, right? And there's things you have to learn when you leave that job, right? When I left my job as a brand manager working for amazing companies like Target, Macy's, and Belk, right? I had to figure out how to navigate into this new space of working for myself. So you want to get your ducks in a row and understand what makes the most sense. And for me, one of the biggest things I learned in 2022 is learning how to really manage all the money that's coming in. So if you're one of those people trying to figure out, okay, what do I do with X? What do I do with Y? What do I do with this new income? Here's a book I recommend that I read this year that changed everything for me. And it's called Profit First, and how you can start making money immediately and have profits as soon as you have anything come in. I think that's so important whenever you are a new business owner, learning how to navigate, handle the funds. So most importantly, get your ducks in a row. The next thing I want to talk about is this, and this is probably the third thing I learned, is listen to your audience. And if you're a podcaster right now, right, that might be, you talking on a certain episode and getting feedback from the episode. Or perhaps you're looking at your Instagram and you're trying to figure out, all right, how do I pay attention to these insights? Maybe you look back in the last 6 months, figure out what's working, what hasn't been working, and what you can be doing differently, and listen to your audience to create more of that type of content. One of the best things we did this year is we did a survey. We put a survey out for S1W. We put a survey out asking our audience, hey, what do you like about the show? What are some guests we should have? How should we improve it? And one of the biggest aha moments for me was looking at all of those responses and realizing, yo, the audience likes my voice. They like when I'm just doing these solo episodes like we're doing right now. And that is a key indicator that, yo, we should probably do more of those things, right? And so you're going to see more of that. You're going to see more of that, me sitting down, sharing my thoughts about what's going on in the world, but also what strategies I'm seeing right now that are working that you can apply to your business and to your everything you're doing on a daily basis. The fourth thing I want to tell you that was an aha for me and one of the biggest lessons in 2022 is understanding, behind the scenes content is king. You don't have to have these amazing videos that's shot, in 4K where you're doing, all these high definition Jackie Chan like stunts. People want to really rock with you. They want to see the process. They want to see the journey. So for me this year, I got more raw in our content by showing you, okay, look, we're about to go do this. Okay, this is how this is being made. This is how this is being shot. This is me introducing so-and-so to so-and-so to make what you might see as a phenomenal podcast episode, right? So behind the scenes content, people want to be a part of your journey. So take them along. Don't always go for perfect. Just start going into clip mode and putting out your everyday life and what you're doing behind the scenes. Trust me, if you get anything from this, behind the scenes is gold. The fifth thing that I want to tell you is that you have to do things you enjoy. I learned that very quickly is that if I am not enjoying what I'm doing, I don't want to keep doing it. And I'm pretty sure you're the same way. So what are you doing right now that you just do not like, and cut it out? You got to enjoy what you're doing in life. And remember, man, everything that you do, if it doesn't bring you happiness, it can be removed. The sixth thing I'm going to tell you is all money isn't good money. There's money that you will take that will give you headaches. Maybe there's a customer that you had this year and you're like, yo, you know what? I wish I didn't take this job, right? Or maybe there's an opportunity that you see and so-and-so is asking you, do you want to be a part of it? But you know the headaches that it brings. So I want you to think about how all money isn't good money. It kind of goes hand in hand to what we just talked about doing things that you actually love and like doing. And it's the seventh and the final thing that I think I'm going to take with me throughout 2023. And I think you should take it too. And that is put you first. This is the year you put you first. Stop putting your dreams and your goals on a back burner. Stop listening to your friends about ideas and things that you want to do and don't do it because it's not cool to them. This is the year you put you first. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed not only just this podcast episode, but have enjoyed rocking with us this year. We're going to continue to bring you phenomenal episodes. I'm excited about next week because next week we do the mashup episode where we give you the best of the best from 2022 and we bring it all in one episode. Be sure to smash that subscribe button. Be sure to follow us right now. If you haven't already, hit that follow button if you're listening to us on audio and check us out next week. And always remember, dream it, believe it, go out and get it.